I would like to start out tonight's review slash preview video with a note about the week 2 discussion board, which, to state it really simply, was outstanding. I was really impressed with week 1, and you folks did something I didn't think would happen. You beat that. You did even better. And so many of you responded excellently to some of the comments I made in the feedback in the first week, and the quality of this work and the depth of thought that went into it. The just that's the word, quality of the posts, that especially the initial post where everyone was really taking a look at how you saw the Baldrige principles being applied in your organizations. That was just really outstanding. And frankly, that's the way a discussion board should work. If we get some good readings and a good question, it should drive itself. And as I've explained to many of you, this is where a lot of our learning is going to take place. And because of the varied backgrounds that everybody has, we have people from the military, we have people from healthcare, we have people from retail, we have people from service businesses and manufacturing businesses. This is great because we all, as we saw in the first week, all had different definitions of quality. This week, we're all seeing different applications of the Baldrige principles. And the Baldrige principles, I think, can be summed up in one other simple word. They're more of a philosophy of quality, a philosophy of doing things. How do you run your business? How do you do things? It doesn't really tell you specifically what to do, does it? It tells you more about, here is the climate we're trying to create. This is the kind of activity, the kind of attitude that needs to be present in order to have quality. And I think those points that you see in the Baldrige principles really lay out a lot of the things that a lot of us saw as either present or lacking in our organizations. But each one has a tremendous impact on the quality of the product or service that we produce. And it's just great to see the way everybody is exchanging their ideas on it. And this is how we're going to pick it up. Another thing that moves from week 2 to week 3 here is the way the units build on each other. And it's really great to see that a lot of people either implied or explicitly stated in their work in week 2 language and communicated things about leadership. Okay? The language of leadership started to come up. And guess what week 3 is all about? It's all about the concept and practice of leadership. Now, leadership to me has become an overused word in the business literature. We talk about leadership principles and leadership ideas and leadership methods and how to be a great leader. And first I think we got to define what a leader is. To understand leaders, we need to understand followers. Can you be a leader if you have no followers? Can you be a leader if you are in a position of authority? Does this automatically make you a leader? Can you lead from behind? Can you lead from within? All these kind of questions come up. And what I've tried to provide you in the coming week is some literature and some ideas, some readings, some videos where we think about the concept of leadership and then take that back into the idea of quality. Okay? You notice the very first principle in the Baldrige listing is visionary leadership. Well, what's a visionary leader? Can you be a leader without being a visionary? Those kind of things are things I want you to think about. I think, from my perspective, and I've done a lot of work in leadership development. My doctorate is actually in interdisciplinary leadership. But when we look at leadership, what does it mean? How does it affect us personally and organizationally? To me, a lot of the stuff, and I've said this already, and you're probably going to hear me say it again, but a lot of the stuff we talk about is very simple. It's just not easy. Okay? I think that definition will become clearer and clearer as we go through the course. lots of these principles, lots of these ideas, lots of these concepts are simple, but they're not easy to apply. You'll also find that these are not brand new ideas. We have known about these for in many cases for up to even thousands of years. Okay? But it's that difficulty in applying them and making them real and making them work for us. That's what is the challenge. So this week we want to concentrate on leadership. Because if you have the right leadership, the right climate of leadership, the right principles of leadership, and it's not just from the man in charge or the woman who's the department head or the guy who's the shift supervisor or anything like that. Leadership comes from everybody, and I think we're going to see how that works. I really want us to concentrate on that. And it's kind of like I've just talked around in circles about it a little bit because I don't want to prejudice your ideas. But it's such an important concept as we try to go ahead and look at how quality is produced, how quality is maintained, how quality is communicated. Leadership has just about everything to do with it. So that's where we are this week. I will try to get your written assignments graded as soon as possible. I will try to keep on the same schedule for getting the discussion questions graded. It's a lot of work with such a big class, but I really try to give everybody feedback, and if you have any questions about the feedback you get, feel free to contact me. I really think that we're having a great dialogue amongst you, the class, so that allows me to kind of take my dialogue with you off on more of a one-to-one basis, which I think works pretty well. So, again, thanks for the great work last week. This week I won't be surprised to see work that great. I see that's the standard you set for this class, and that's wonderful. Okay, so we're going to move from concepts into some different concepts of leadership, and then to give you a little preview of where we're going in the future is now we'll look more at applications coming ahead. Okay, thanks again for the great work, and I really look forward to seeing what you get out of this week. Thanks again.